Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. Celebrating 10 years of award-winning car talk, it's the In Wheel Time car show, your weekly go-to all things automotive place. Howdy, along with Mike Out of This World Mars, King Conrad DeLong, Jeff Zekin. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us today. It's a beautiful day here in the United States of America, and from what I understand, it's a beautiful day over in Italy, where our guest this hour is Manuela Mancin, all-round car lover who's involved with everything automotive over there in Italy. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for hanging in there with us. We're going to continue our interview that we started last hour, and we're going to talk to you now about European drag racing. I didn't know that there really was a thing like we have here in the United States about European drag racing.
Drag, put two car people together. They're always going to try and figure out who's fastest.
Well, I guess
that's just the way it is.
I guess you're right. Are you involved in any drag racing, Manuela?
Oh, we've lost her.
Come on, turn.
No,
she muted her side.
Manuela, you've muted your side over there, so we can't hear you. So you're going to have to.
There you are.
Okay, now we can hear you. Okay, all right. So tell me about the drag racing in Europe.
Yes, there are. I'm involved about the public as a public, but not involved. I'm not a driver of in a drag race. There are a lot of drag race in Europe, and also there is a drag race championship in Italy too, from 17, 18 years about. In north of Italy, so it's not so far from my house. Normally, I go every year to see the cars, and year by year has been international too, because people who organized the drag race in Italy went to another country like Germany, like France, in their race. So a lot of team become to go in Italy. We have a championship in Italy that is a really international championship right now.
I can only imagine the cars at a drag race in Italy. I mean, I have.
Do they have like top fuel cars?
Nitro? Do they have nitro cars in Italy?
She might not even know what that is, but all I can think is, are they name brand cars mainly that are drag raced? Like, for instance, Fiats, BMWs, and that sort of thing.
But I can understand what you think about Italy, about the American car in Italy. No, there are a lot of kind of car. Also for the car race, the drag race, there are BMW. There are also Bagel of Volkswagen. There are also Fiat, old Fiat they used to, but the core, the most important part of the race is with American cars.
Oh, it is. It's the American cars.
So they do the American V8 over there.
Corvettes, Mustangs, those.
Camaro?
All I can think of is a European vacation. And there they are in the plaza going around and around and around, or somebody's hidden in the trunk, or they're going downstairs in some sort of a Fiat or something.
I'm thinking of a Fiat 500 with a big old blown big block Chevrolet in it, like that Metro is here in town.
Or a Jason Bourne movie where they're...
Yeah, something like that. But we've kind of gone off course here. But at any rate, I can only imagine how what an interesting trip to Italy to go see a drag race over there, and you wind up seeing American cars.
It'd be fun.
It would be.
So, Manuela, do you also go to the Formula One races?
Not lately, but I went to see the Formula One race. That is really, really exciting to see the Formula One. But it was in the not 200, before the 200. I think that at the end of 1997, about.
Right.
Right now, I know a driver of Formula One who drive a NASCAR, European NASCAR car that is Alex Caffey. He has also a team who is the one of the team of European NASCAR series in Italy.
What kind of cars do they use in their NASCAR races?
And the same cars you have, but with less power. So the engine is always Chevrolet, but the label outside can be Mustang, Chevy, Toyota, or so on.
But basically, they all run the same engine, just like they do over here.
Yes, because now in the last 2 years, I know that the more than 2 years, the last 5 years, I know that the European NASCAR race has been a part of NASCAR, really NASCAR, American NASCAR. So the driver who win in the Elite One, because there are two sections, Elite One for champion and Elite Two for the rookie, women, and the other driver.
So do the NASCAR fans over there have mullets as well? No. No, I'm just joking.
I can tell you that there is also a woman driver, Italian woman driver in the NASCAR European Series.
Perfect.
That she is my friend, is Arianna Casoli. So she's really, really strong driver. I hope she win. Yeah, she won the female award. She won some award that normally there are inside the championship. But I hope she will on the podium. And
That's right.
Last year I knew another. Young, really rookie driver of NASCAR that is from Cipro, the isle of Cipro. He is, I think he will be a next champion of the NASCAR, European NASCAR.
Have you ever been in one of the NASCARs?
Yes, I get the opportunity to get a lift inside a really NASCAR car. With the driver, the Brazilian driver Abreu, I was inside in the circuit of Franciacorta in Italy. It was really exciting. So I took also a video from inside of the car, and that is a really nice memory.
Good deal. So he's from, where did you say the driver was from? Belgium? Oh.
Yes. Also, I normally it was the period of the before the race. So they set a car just to put inside another person. Otherwise, normally they don't have another person inside the car.
Right.
But in that day, there was the possibility to take a lift just because they put another seat.
Oh, okay.
So you got a ride along.
Got a ride-along seat.
Yes.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Did it scare you?
What kind of speeds were you doing? Did you notice?
I don't know what I can say, but I see that last week you all were outside in a gathering, and
Yes.
I would like to be there with you because
Well, for God's sakes, don't tell your boyfriend that.
Yeah.
Come over here and kick our butts.
Well, Texas is very open. We're not closed down from COVID the way other parts of the world are.
We're going to try to get the clarified.
Yeah. So,
exactly.
I think that is the good choice because
did
you do well.
Yeah.
Did you see any trucks you liked when you were looking at last week?
Yes, I see everything, every part of the part. I like to be inside the gathering. I like to go inside a circuit. I went a lot of time in US, so I visit a lot of circuit in Charlotte.
So I want to know when you're going to come over here and visit us without the
Yeah,
boyfriend.
when you come to Texas.
When I return, I want to meet you in
we want to meet you, baby. I'm sorry, I just had to say
Yeah,
that.
A lot of good Mexican restaurants. Good margaritas.
Yeah, we could have some margaritas on a Saturday night.
But I can say that last time I went in US, I went also in Texas because there was the meeting of the Mustang Club of America where I was invited because I'm the first. I feel I'm still the first international director of Mustang Club.
And a
America.
good one at that.
So were you at the Lone Star Flight Museum when they had the meet here?
No, I know about the museum because I knew when I was in the meeting because the Mustang Club of
Lone Star Mustang Club.
Yes, that's right. They were organizing the meeting with the tour inside the museum.
Right.
So another museum that I would like to visit too is the Mustang Museum, also in North Carolina, where I have a lot of friends. North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida too. I'm member for life in Mustang Club of Florida is Southwest Gulf Shore Mustang Club.
Okay, Gulf Shores, yeah. Well, you need to come down to Houston. You can meet Randy. You can meet us.
And
Yes.
Don.
And Don.
And Randy's online and he says hello. Randy Weldon says hello.
Yes. I think Randy is on the online to follow the program.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
he joins us.
He
each
joins
week.
real regularly.
How is Randy's Italian? Does he speak fluent?
No,
No.
No, he does not speak fluent Italian.
neither do we.
That's right.
I
Neither
do.
do we.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, we really enjoy the time you've given us, and the just the knowledge of what's going on in Italy in the car world. And I find it really interesting that there is a large contingent of American cars over there that are, racing in the drag race, but also just driving around on the streets, showing up at meets.
Yeah,
It's
just
pretty cool.
look at all the stuff she's got in the background with all the Mustangs
Manuela,
and stuff.
what is your Facebook page? How do we get to your Facebook page?
My Facebook page is Manuela Mancin. There is a Facebook page that is Manuela Mancin Pink Power.
Pink Power, okay.
Power. Then there is a profile page of Facebook, Manuela Mancin. And then you can find also a lot of my video on Neuro TV.
Yes.
Page where lately due to we can get a meeting outside. Normally I tell about history of the label about the designer, the Italian designer, especially because I live in close to Torino. A lot of people know that the headquarter of Fiat, but also the place where a lot of car designer
was Pininfarina there?
Yes, in close Torino.
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
So,
I knew that.
And Torino was just another Ford car as well. Hey.
Yeah.
yes, it's like a Detroit, I think.
The Grand
So,
Torino.
that is the reason that in some years, a couple of years ago, I organized a little tribute to Woodward in my city, because I went there in the US. I see the Woodward in
Woodward.
close-
She's been
Yeah,
to Woodward. You
Woodward.
haven't been to
Yeah, I was
Woodward.
gonna say,
I mean, what's
I've been
wrong
to
with this picture here?
We're jealous.
I've been
And
to
I
Woodward.
want to return to see to go in at Woodward, and I decided to organize a parade with all kind of cars in Italy, called my tribute to Woodward.
Wow.
That's
Very
awesome.
good.
Well,
very
Manuela,
good.
it is absolutely a pleasure to talk to you, and we really appreciate you taking the time out of your Saturday to join us. They're 5-6 hours ahead of us.
Well, it's almost 5 o'clock there now.
Yeah. So at any rate, thank you. Let's stay in touch and let us know when you're coming to visit us. We'll come and pick you up at the airport, okay?
Okay, that's right. Thanks to you all, and have a nice day.
You do the same. Bye-bye. Manuela Mancin.
How fun.
I know. What a fun
Hey,
interview.
this is a worldwide show.
We are.
We are. I still haven't figured out the award-winning part. We win awards for doing this.
Until they come get you.
Yeah, well, and they have, on occasion, come and got us. Yeah, mainly on remote broadcasts is when we get all of that.
Thanks, Randy. We appreciate that.
Yes,
That was
thank
a
you,
good-
Randy
good
Weldon.
contact. Good
Yeah,
contact.
exactly. That was a fun interview. I thought at first when we kind of did a little test with her before we went on the air this morning to see what she sounded like, and I'm thinking, oh dear God, we're not going to be able to understand her, but she did well.
She did very well.
Yeah, once she got past the nervous part and kind of gets into her role.
Yeah, you did
She
too.
does pretty
Once you
good.
got past that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy
just
said
a couple of years ago.
Randy Weldon said he first met her at Indianapolis. So she's quite the car nut. Whether it's
She was on her way back from Woodward.
Yeah, via Indianapolis. Yeah, there was that. Well, anyway, that was a lot of fun. Hey, I got a couple of announcements to make. One is that tickets are now on sale for the Mopar Express Lane NHRA Spring Nationals presented by Pennzoil, which I confirmed with Seth Angel, the proprietor out there at Houston Raceway Park. Yeah.
in May.
Well, I have to make sure that I got the right.
I know there's so many.
Houston Motorsports Park, Houston
Raceway.
Anyway. Yeah. So at any rate, so we're confirmed, and we are going to be there on Saturday, May the 22nd. And we're going to do our broadcast from there. We'll have our usual lineup of NHRA drivers that everybody seems to love those interviews, and me included. Get to talk to the guys and talk about going 300 miles an hour.
Well, it's guys and girls.
And girls, too.
Well, I want to have Antron Brown on again. He is such a hoot to interview.
He's
And
a great
I was-
interview.
I was following him. They're testing this weekend in Florida as well, and he's having a blast doing it.
I'm going to get a hot dog.
You get a hot dog. Also, spoke with Gina Shald-Knowles out at Houston Motorsports Park, and the first race of the season is going to be April the 3rd.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to include Pro Truck, Pro Mod, Outlaw, Pro, Super Stock, Legacy, EcoStocks, and NASCARs. So everybody will be there, and it's going to be on Saturday, April the 3rd. And you can go to HoustonMotorsportsPark.com and get all.
We need to get an in-wheel time stock car.
Okay, where are we going to keep it, and who's going to work on it?
Exactly.
Who's going to drive it?
I'll drive it. No, well, it depends. As long as you can guarantee me I won't hurt my back.
Who's got the lead foot in this group?
Well, I guess we all do.
Of us do.
Yeah, he's the one that gets tickets on the tollway.
No,
So
I don't get tickets.
You just get pulled over.
No, I get phone calls to the phone number that's on my van.
That's great.
And then I get a phone call from my boss going, hey.
Yeah. How come you were doing 90 down the freeway?
97.
97. Was that what you were doing?
That's what the guy said I was doing. I'm like, I don't think the van goes that fast.
How would he know you were going 97?
Because he was trying to keep up with me. It was a Cadillac. It was a CTS, but it wasn't a V.
Well, I just find that hard to believe. That's fake news there.
Fake news. Right. So those are a couple of the things. It's kind of like on my Don Armstrong racing calendar that I know I didn't want to steal your thunder.
No, that's okay. George Skelton says if Manuela does come to Houston, Don will take her out to the Olive Garden.
The big spender.
Well, that's good Italian, right?
Oh, God.
That's too funny.
Man.
Yeah.
George,
No.
I don't know what we'd do without you sometimes.
Meatballs or meat sauce? That's the question.
Yeah, no. That'd be kind of like going to, what is that place where you raise the flag for the Mexican food?
Ponchos.
Oh, God. That's not Mexican food. That's
What kind of flag?
Yeah, it depends. At any rate, so I can do some headlines now, or what else? Is there something else that you need?
No, you can do headlines.
Okay.
I got a couple.
Oh, Lord, I've got a bajillion of them. Let me do the recalls. I got
Oh, gosh.
the recalls.
There's a buttload of them, too.
Well, and I'm going to try to abbreviate it because it goes on and on and on. Missing or loose rear suspension bolts on the Ford Bronco Sport for 2021. Oops. Also, frontal airbag inflator may explode on the Ford Ranger from 2004 to 2006. Takata. And there's a bunch of other Fords. I mean, of course, Ford is trying to play catch up because they had some sort of lawsuit and said, "Oh, well, we're not going to recall them because blah 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 blah." Well, now they're having to recall them all.
And GM did the same thing.
Yes, of course.
They fought the Takata airbag thing, and now they're
Mazda CX-30 2020 to 2021. The power liftgate may lower unexpectedly. That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Inadequate windshield bonding on the Ford trucks, 2020 to 2021 models, F-150, 250, 350, 450, and 550. So the windshield could
pop out,
debond,
Yep.
and blow off as you're running down the freeway.
No. It's about when the passenger side airbag inflates. It actually rolls up, hits the windshield, and then rolls out to catch the passenger. So the windshield bonding's very important part of the airbag inflation process. So if the windshield pops out when the airbag blows, it doesn't catch anybody, and they smash into the dash.
I was thinking maybe it just leaks.
No. This is purely about the windshield popping out when the airbag deploys.
BMW has recalled just about everything from the 2018 to 2021 model years. Rear view camera image malfunction.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
As technology advances, kind of the silliness of
how can you have an image? I mean, an image is an image. Is it a car?
I guess it's fuzzy.
Yeah, either that or it doesn't show up or something. But the bottom line is you put your VIN number into a little box on the safercar.gov website. It will ask you for it, and then it will tell you whether or not that particular vehicle has been recalled. Now, I give you all of this, and it may take a week or two for it to show up on that site. But you need to check it regularly.
Check your car.
At least twice a year.
Yeah, at least.
So the 2021 Ram 1500 was the only pickup to earn top awards for the IIHS top safety pick rating, which is pretty good because pickup trucks generally don't do real well.
Well, let me continue on to the doom and gloom, shall I?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because this is you're going to go, what? Yes,
What?
it's true. This is one of those kind of stories. Here's the story from Automotive News. After the unprecedented winter storm here in Texas and other states last month, automakers and suppliers could be slammed by yet another devastating parts shortage that could idle seating plants as early as next week.
Huh?
Seating.
Huh?
Seating.
Like sit in the seat.
The blizzard halted our region's critical petrochemical plant,
Oh, yeah.
which could lead to a shortage in automotive seating foam, according to industry sources. That storm that left millions without heat or power amid sub-freezing temperatures has impacted production of oil refinery byproducts used to make propylene oxide needed for the polyurethane foam found in auto seats.
Oh, yeah. A lot of that stuff out in Baytown isn't just petroleum production, it's production of plastic products as well.
The potential shortage comes as the supply-constrained industry navigates an unexpected rebound in consumer demand and an alarming microchip shortage that has halted production lines for a number of automakers.
And continues.
An
to.
auto industry executive who spoke with Crane's Detroit business on the condition of anonymity, I don't want to get fired, said some seating supplier assembly lines were expected to run out of foam by this coming Monday. Of all the odd things.
So they'll have to go back to what they used for seating padding back in the 20s, horsehair.
So that term.
Well, let me finish this. Hold that thought.
All right.
A lot of production is down still for oil refinery byproduct, and in a few days, no one is going to be able to make propylene oxide, the executive said. Everyone is scrambling. This problem is bigger and closer than the semiconductor issue.
Yeah, I mean, you look at all the things that come out of the petroleum world, not just gas.
You don't think of it.
Yeah.
So that term, there's a but for every seat, doesn't apply.
Well, if there's no seat, no, you're right. Yes.
But there's always a but.
There you go.
That's B-U-T, not
T.
B-U-T-T.
Okay.
There's that.
Or never mind.
Okay. Well, that's it for the headlines, and we're going to take a pause here, play a couple of informative messages, and then we're going to be back with hour number 2 of our show.
Awesome.
So stay with us, and thank you for joining us here on the In Wheel Time program.
Tailpipes and Tacos is Houston's premier cruise-in, and you're invited to join in. Whether you're a cruiser or spectator, Tailpipes and Tacos is the place to enjoy made-to-order breakfast tacos, fresh coffee, and mingle with Houston's fun car people. Mark your calendar for Saturday, March 20th for Tailpipes and Tacos at the Lupi Tortilla Mexican Restaurant in Katy, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Tailpipes and Tacos is free, and everyone is invited. You'll see collector cars, hot rods, customs, magnificent originals, and resto mods, all at one location. Cars from all over Southeast Texas cruise in and show off in a friends and family event at the Lupi Tortilla Mexican Restaurant on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10 in Katy. Drag racer, car enthusiast, and Lupi founder Stan Holt brings you Houston's hottest cruise in, Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, March 20th, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. at Lupi's in Katy. The In Wheel Time Car Show will be there too. Get your ride ready, and we'll see you at the Tailpipes and Tacos Saturday morning cruise in, March 20th, 8 to 11 a.m. at Lupi's in Katy, weather permitting. Is your business or company looking to stand out in a crowded advertising market? Looking to reach the real auto enthusiast? You found it. You're listening or watching In Wheel Time, and so are your fellow enthusiasts. The In Wheel Time Car Show now reaches 500,000, and we can put together a marketing plan that will engage them in your product, business, or service. To get the tires rolling, just shoot us an email to our marketing director, Jeff Zekin. His address is jeff@inwheeltime.com. If you're in charge of your company's small, medium, or large business anywhere in the U.S., let the On Hold Company help you retain customers and promote your business on your telephone system. Promote special sales or company info when placed on hold. The On Hold Company provides custom on-hold messages with professional male or female voices, licensed background music with no long-term contract, no monthly recurring bill, and updates your messages as needed. Call the On Hold Company at 713-223-HOLD or go to onhold.net. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.